I don't have that.
Oh, that's an upgrade.
Yeah. I do have the jack stands.
Yeah. They changed the whole name and everything too. Where's the ramps then? They're down below now.
The new ones are underneath.
Oh. You've got nice ramps.
Oh, they're spread.
This they changed.
Yeah.
This is different now.
Those
But I
are
found out this is good to have because when the log falls off the top
Yeah.
and hits the door when it's open, this just opens up instead of breaking. If you got it hooked here, I found that out.
Oh.
Nice tires. Very pretty. Very pretty.
Just lose a ramp.
Here's an extra pin right here. Look at that happy boy. So what's happening here is we're on our way to the International Firewood Show, and we decided to stop in and Tyler's really nice. He's buying me a new trailer for my truck, and apparently he wants my old one, so I'm getting the new one.
I don't think so.
That is nice. Very nice.
We're hooked on.
I like. Well, you got.
And my elbow doesn't. My arm and my elbow don't hurt anymore.
Yeah.
Either.
Well, you're gonna get out of shape too quick. Go yep. And
Oh, there's my leg.
no, gotta cross. We gotta roll them a few times. What you're gonna want to do, just so you know, you're gonna want to take this off and gain yourself a couple links or lose a couple of links. But for now, we'll just twist it a bunch. Maybe like 4 or 5 times, I'm guessing. It's still gonna be dragging. We're gonna get a bungee and put it up. I'll grab a bungee and we'll lift it up with a bungee in the back. Today on In the Woodyard, I am at Thumb Trailers in Sandusky, Michigan, the beautiful Thumb country. And I am standing by my new trailer. This is a upgrade from the one that I have. It's got the jack on it, as you can see. It's got a step on the side. The ramps are stored underneath. The lights are stored in a better place. And some reason, this guy thinks it's his.
I don't know. I just put some money towards it. Just because it's hooked to your truck doesn't mean it's
He
yours.
paid for it. It's on my truck, my trailer. That's the way it works.
I don't think so.
I think that's the way. So anyway, we're
So
here.
does that mean I get the processor then?
I'll borrow it to you. And I'll even bring it and process wood. No, so Tyler bought a trailer, and why did you buy an N&N? What was your reason?
Not to copy you, but I've seen it for 5 years, and it has 0 rust on it.
None. Yeah.
And it doesn't.
Nope. I think one of my S hooks has got a little rust on it.
Oh, minimal rust after 5 years of going through, and you've washed it how many times?
Never washed it, and I drive it all winter long in the salt and slush and snow and nasty crap.
Salt brine, yeah, everything, yeah. And it doesn't rust, so I'm like, you know what? I want to pay once and cry once, and not
Very
have
good
to buy
one.
another one in 3 years.
You won't regret it. I just put new tires and had my bearings repacked, so it's the first thing I've done to it in 5 years.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I've done to it. And there's no rust on it at all. And I had my first trailer, my trusty Rusty, which I'll show you guys some pictures of, and some other trailers in this. In 5 years, there was no paint left on it because it's supposedly powder coated, which means they kind of just wave the powder over it.
Yeah, and then it rusts.
And then it rusts, yeah. And in salt, it's just no good. So anyway, it's a beautiful trailer. So anyway, if you guys are interested, this is the guy to call. He's the man. And you and your brother run the place.
Yep.
You guys that haven't been here before. You guys have all kinds of N&N trailers, and you guys go by Thumb Trailers.
Yep, Thumb trailer. Yep.
And you are the guy that does all the talking to the people and taking care of all the issues and questions.
Yep, and then Darren touches the trailers. I stop at touching the trailers. I'm not real mechanical.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you call here, you're gonna get me or Darren, maybe one of the guys that work in the back. But there's no salesman. There's no. Well, I talked to this guy because there's no commissions. We just do it ourselves. And if there's problems, we handle the problems ourselves, and we try. You know.
Right.
But yeah, that's how we like to do it.
And you've been doing this now for a few years, and you have found that the N&Ns are getting copied by some people, and there's a couple other ones out there, but they just don't compare.
No, they're better. Everybody will say their trailer's better, but we spent a lot of time looking at these before we decide to do it.
Right.
And they just the finish on the N&Ns is nicer. Yep. They think about everything. The only things that aren't galvanized are the movable parts, like the brakes and the leaf springs. Right. Even the axle covering is galvanized, and the spare tires. And they've been a good trailer. People who've bought them have been really happy. There's a few other ones. When we first started selling these, there were no other galvanized trailers really in the Midwest.
That's why I went all around looking, because I had first thought about getting aluminum ones. I wanted something that wouldn't rust. After talking to a few people, they said, yeah, they're nice, they're light. You save on your mileage, but they aren't built very strong. And throwing wood and heavy stuff into them, they tend to bust apart and warp
over
and
time.
Crack, and the welds crack. And so I did some research and found out that there's a reason why U-Haul uses galvanized trailers. Because they go all over the United States and they last for decades and they don't rust.
Yeah.
And so I found these.
For me. Thanks, appreciate
it. Well, Tony did too. Tony and I both. But I wanted a galvanized trailer, and I found you guys. It was like, well, we got to talk.
Well, and I've told you guys before, we're out here in the middle of nowhere. If you guys go on the map and look at Sandusky, you're like, yep,
It comes up with Sandusky, Ohio.
Yep. I definitely grew up here. This has been our family business for a long time. Yeah. Nobody was going to drive here from Wisconsin or from Saginaw for us to get a trailer unless it was one of these. So that's what we've done. And they are a little more expensive than some of the other brands. There's a few companies in America trying to make them, but
But you've had guys drive from where?
Alaska. We got one that's going to New Hampshire next week. Yep. It's common. People will call from Ohio and like, where's the dealer for Ohio? And I'm like, yeah, it's us. And we sell lots in Ohio.
It's only 5 hours away.
Yeah, well, for us up here, we're used to dealing with Ohio.
You sell a lot in Wisconsin, Illinois, Michigan,
Illinois, Indiana, Michigan.
Minnesota even.
The Rust Belt.
Yep.
Salt Belt.
Yep. And,
because once you have a rusty trailer and you try to get it fixed, you can do it, but you pay
might as well do the whole thing over again at that point. And
a couple grand more.
It's about a third.
You're gonna pay more up front. Right. But in 5 years, when you're trying to sell your trailer for a third of the price because it's rusted out, you're still going to have a nice trailer that you're going to get pretty close to your money back, if not all your money back when you sell it, if you do.
And you get any used ones, then you don't get used ones.
No, if we take them in on trade, they're sold in a couple days. I just tell the people that want to trade them in, if you put it on Facebook, you're going to make all the money that we'd make. And you're going to sell it real quick. And just some people don't want to deal with people.
Right.
I get that, So,
we deal with people every day selling water.
And, and so like some of the other ones, they're a little bit cheaper, but, Chevy's cheaper than a Cadillac too. And these are the Cadillac. They're the best. It's a sweet Cadillac truck. But that's just the way it is. And
and if something, especially for me and for you, you're going to realize what a dump trailer is just unbelievably nice to have for doing firewood.
We were talking about options about what we could possibly do, what I could, because you use your trailer every day.
Almost, yeah.
I probably will use it a couple times a week. It's just a matter of if I want to pursue that aspect of a business or rental, or it might be just friends and family that might get
I know a guy that I was talking to him, met him through the channel, and he's bought a dump trailer and only needed it for seasonal work. And a guy wanted to borrow it from him. He says, no, I really don't want to borrow it. He says, well, can I rent it? He says, well, now he's got like 5 or 6 dump trailers. He's the guy.
Yeah.
And everybody goes to him for dump trailers. He said he makes like $1,000 a month just renting out his trailers. And he said they've paid for themselves many times over.
And we've got three equipment rental companies that just buy from us now.
Oh, nice.
Because they last better. And then same thing, resale.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's what a lot of the rental guys do. They keep it for 2 years. Guy be like, can I buy it? How much is the new one? It's this much. And he goes, it's way better than the resale on some of the other ones.
Because they're like me and you. They don't want to fix stuff.
Right.
They want someone else to do it.
Yep. Well, and you rent the trailer, you're going to use it like a rented trailer. It's going to be not like your own trailer.
A rented mule.
It's not going to be like your own trailer. That's why people ask, do you guys rent them? Like, not really. We got enough going on.
Yeah.
But it's...
So there's like every day, some days in a row, you'll sell trailers every day when they're here.
Yeah, this time of the year when we have
And when
trailers
they come
in stock.
people know that they're here because you got a list. Obviously, people are like, when's coming in?
Usually stuff is sold before it gets here.
Right, right.
Right now we're kind of caught up and we have some stuff here. Things are a little slower right now, like a lot of different things, but we're not slow. I definitely wouldn't say we're slow.
I called probably 2 months ago?
Yep.
To try and get this trailer, and the one you had my name on didn't even come in. But
Yeah.
this one, different one came in, and
A better one, yeah.
That's
worked out.
That's been the one challenge with N&N, and they know I would say this. The
Well,
trailers come when they say they're done.
Well,
they don't.
If
they
you
don't
have a
really
really good
keep to a
product, it's
timeline.
not. Yeah, they're gonna sell fast, and
Yep.
and I can understand that. It's like any quality item. Supply and demand is everything.
Yep.
I mean, you can only supply it so fast to keep your quality up.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. Nice trailers.
Yeah.
So which one do you sell the most of? Let's take your number one seller.
The 16-foot
So
heavy duty, like this
so
one.
like this one here, the.
Yep. And they don't all have the combo gates on, so this one's got the combo gates, but
Yep.
we sell 16-footers left and right. That's what people out by us want.
Yeah, because you can fit a skid steer, attachments, tractor, that kind of stuff. Someday, it's on my someday list is a 16-footer.
Yeah.
Someday. I don't need one right now. It's just kind of a wish thing. Because I'm getting my standard 6x12 I use all the time. And surprisingly, you guys offered me that 5x10. I use it just as much as the other one for deliveries. It's so nice because it's just the right size for getting into garages and driveways and things like that. So if you're doing a delivery type service, whatever your product is, whether it's mulch or dirt or sand, it's nice to have a couple options for size.
Yep.
So,
well, suburb, town, out in the country, commercial.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right,
That's the
right.
two different kind of guys that come buy stuff.
Right.
This will fit, or your smaller one, this will fit in most places in the town.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you get into places, if you're hauling this with an a full 1-ton pickup, you're gonna have trouble fitting in some places. You know?
and
So
this is why I bought that. Is
Yep.
that I can haul this with my half-ton truck.
Yep.
It's
That's-
10,000 pounds. That's the most I could legally haul.
Yep, that's the other thing. We have the 7 or 5,000 pound axles. That's a half-ton pickup. That's what you want. If you're gonna go bigger than that, you probably need a bigger pickup.
Yeah, and everything affects everything.
Yep.
You get one thing better, and then now I can do this and this
Well,
and
that's
this.
the next thing is new truck now.
Well, now see, that's the other thing though. You look at the price on trailers. Yeah, and these ones are kind of expensive. It's the cheapest equipment a lot of people own by the time they compare it to their pickup and their tractor.
It's only like
But
70 or 80.
The thing I always think of is when you see a guy by the side of the road, 99% of the time it's a crappy, old, nasty, rotted out, bearings burnt up, flat tire by the side of the road trailer.
Yep.
And I don't want to be that guy because I am not a mechanic.
That's why you spent $1,800 to fix your trailer, so you weren't that guy.
It was time. It needed tires. The bearings needed it. Yeah, it needed to be done. And that's just wear parts. That's not anything.
I'm surprised you just didn't trade it in and get a new one.
Someday that could happen. So here's a 7x14. That is very nice.
That's what you need right there.
Well, or a 16.
Go bigger, go home, right?
Yeah, this is nice too. There's a drop gate one. That's the HD series, so that's the heavy duty one. Another one. Yeah, it's nice, but it's not as shiny.
No. And so, I said these just got to be a couple grand less, or it's not going to happen. I said they're nice, so they're nice, heavy built.
Yeah, better than a lot of them I see.
Yep.
there you go. That's all we got for today, folks. My new trailer. Thanks for watching. Good night, Irene.